We're with Ashlynn Burgess from the SPU women's basketball team. Ashlynn and the Falcons finally get to play at home this week after 2 weeks out on the road in California. Ashlynn, your thoughts on finally getting to play some home games in a Seattle Pacific uniform for you?
I'm really excited. It's going to be fun. Haven't been in front of our home crowd, really, except the exhibition game against Puget Sound. So I think it's just going to be a really fun time and be able to see how those home games are going to go. So.
All right. And talk about the first couple of weeks. You've had some good games, obviously. The team's had some ups and downs. Just talk about how things have gone from your point of view.
Well, obviously the last couple weekends we didn't have the outcome that we wanted, but we've learned a lot. We've been getting better in practice this week, and we've been just being really intentional about where we want to go next.
Okay. And talk about your own play so far. You had a nice double-double in your Falcon debut. What has it been like at adjusting to this level of basketball?
Well, it's definitely different, definitely more competitive, and I'm adjusting to that. Just figuring out how to compete at this level is different, and what I need to do to get better at my weaknesses so that I can make them strengths, and how we as a team can get better and make our own weaknesses into team strengths.
Okay. You came over from Wenatchee Valley. What attracted you to Seattle Pacific when it was time to take that next step on your career?
Well, a lot of it was that they're in the GNAC, because I'm familiar with the GNAC from Alaska, Anchorage area, so I know all about it. And other than that, though, Seattle Pacific, the Christian atmosphere and the academic level was really what got me interested.
Okay. And you are studying what here?
Electrical engineering.
Okay. Now, has that been a lifelong interest, or is that something you kind of gravitated to more recently?
Well, more like recent. Going into college, I was trying to decide between pre-med and engineering.
Okay.
And then I finally decided engineering, didn't know what type, and so asked around, got a lot of opinions, and just decided that electrical engineering was the way to go.
Okay, so it sounds like this is still kind of a work in progress for you, kind of getting on the right path and everything. Mm-hmm. All right. You've got an interest in a lot of different sports, it sounds like. Softball, track and field, volleyball. Just talk about some of that a little bit.
Yeah, in middle school I did a lot. I did track and field, softball, trying to remember, volleyball, basketball, obviously. And so I just got to know a lot about different things, and I really enjoyed all of them. Basketball, obviously, was the one that I ultimately chose to pursue in college, but if I had to do it again, I'd do more sports, even more.
Okay. And even watching on TV, you said you like watching Olympic swimming and field events and track, is that right?
Yes, I love the Olympics. It's my favorite.
Do you have a favorite swimming event that you really like watching?
Ooh, favorite swimming. Anything with Michael Phelps.
Okay, that's a fair statement. And how about the field events and track? Which ones are you attracted to there?
Oh, I love this might sound different, but like the long distance ones, but only the end. Like, I care less about the beginning and stuff, but I like to see like people grinding it out and just like, there's super hard tasks to run like 4-minute miles for like 9 miles or however long they do it.
Right. And you said you've done a lot of mission trips in Alaska. Talk about those a little bit.
Yeah, so I grew up in the church. My dad's a pastor for Assemblies of God, and I was a part of a group called KIT Team, Kids in Training, at my church, and they did mission trips in smaller towns in Alaska. Okay. So some of those were Yakutat and Kodiak and Dillingham.
Okay.
And I had the opportunity to just minister with that ministry and we did kids crusades where we put on performances for kids, and we talked about Jesus, and we talked about life, and then we offered like food and fun games, sort of like a camp event.
Wow.
Kind of thing. And then I've done other stuff. My dad is at a church in Dillingham now, actually. Okay. And I got to work with a crew on rebuilding the foundation of the church, so that was really big.
Very good. And you are fluent in both French and Spanish, is that right? Are you speaking both?
Oh, not fluent, not fluent. I've took French for like 5 years in high school and middle school, and then I've taken Spanish in high school and college.
Okay, all right. Well, Ashlynn, thank you so much, and welcome to SPU, and we're looking forward to seeing you play at home this weekend.
Thank you.
All right.